it's more than just oil that's up in the air in Pankerville. Sugarcane farmers getting ready for harvest aren't sure what to expect for their crops, with a mixture of oil and natural gas spewing just a short distance away.
It looks like a lot of oil coming out. That's a problem. I mean, you're trying to get everything done.
Their harvest season is only a few weeks away, putting Eugene Wood's neighbors closer to the leak and jeopardy.
If they can't plant the cane, that would be significant, because that's a crop for the next 3 years, and it'd be delayed in it by a year.
With potentially rough weather headed their way, Eric Falcon worries winds mixed with spewing oil could be even worse news just down the road.
And depending on how far the wind takes it, whatever it's falling on, it'll dry it up and it won't be any good.
And people who live near the leak aren't out of the woods either.
We don't know if you're going to have to evacuate for the storm or you evacuate from there, or if anything will happen with this that will affect my house and our land or anything like that.
With a low pressure system headed their way, everyone in the area agrees on one thing.
Hopefully they're going to have that thing.
Days before the well can be capped, crews are trying to protect the water supply.
It's in a remote area, but it still poses a threat to a lot of people. The well blew out in Pankerville 2 days ago, and LA 70 between LA 1 and LA 996 is closed. Authorities say that stretch could be closed for up to 10 days as they work to cap the well. News 2's Stephanie Ryan gets answers on protecting people and the environment.
Oil is still gushing 60 feet in the air above Pankerville, more than 36 hours after this well first blew out. Now, two concerns: weather and water.
All of this water close to this canal.
They're booming an area several hundred yards around the well to make sure no oil gets into the water supply.
The boom is actually blocking off drainage ways surrounding that well site.
But as crews roll in with the supplies they need to start capping the well late Friday afternoon, it's weather State Trooper Brian Zarang worries could extend the 5 to 10 day long capping process.
With lightning, you would have to shut operations down because you're dealing with, oil and you're dealing with natural gas.
People as far away as Napoleonville say they smell those highly flammable substances. But OEP Director John Boudreau says workers are monitoring gas levels in surrounding areas.
Outside that 1 mile area, we have not received any air monitors that would indicate any hazards.
Authorities tell me they're still not sure what caused this well to begin leaking. They say after it's capped, they'll begin an investigation that could take up to 10 days. And during that time, they'll determine if the company that owns the well or the company that was drilling was responsible, or if they'll have to pay any fines.
Blowout shook their homes overnight.
So far, just 3 houses evacuated. Now, that well's off Highway 70, also known as Pierre Park Road. A portion is closed as crews attempt to shut the well off. News 2's Mike Steele gets answers on what's being done and how long it may take.
Authorities say it could take about 5 days. Right now, the goal is to develop an attack plan and look for any changes that could impact the public. These aerial photos show the well, which is mostly surrounded by cane fields. That's good news because few people live within a half-mile safety perimeter which has been set up around the site. That's how far authorities say an oil and natural gas mixture is raining down. That could change.
Trying to make sure that we've got enough of the perimeter sealed off. We're still looking at the wind direction and the well itself to determine, how much of an area could be affected.
State troopers closed Highway 70 as a precaution. Early this afternoon, the state police hazmat team rolled a mobile command site in. They will help determine if other action will be needed.
Doing some air monitoring. We're looking at some wind speeds to see if that would cause a movement of the condensation in a dangerous area.
Industrial sites located near the well are also a factor in the safety plans.
Obviously, we've got a concern with a lot of industrial base in the parish just within, just over a mile from this well. We've got Dow Chemical, we've got ProMix, we've got an Acadian Gas Company.
Days before the well can be capped, crews are trying to protect the water supply.
It's in a remote area, but it still poses a threat to a lot of people. The well blew out in Pankerville 2 days ago, and LA 70 between LA 1 and LA 996 is closed. Authorities say that stretch could be closed for up to 10 days as they work to cap the well. News 2's Stephanie Ryan gets answers on protecting people and